Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Denise. Today I'm gonna make an atmospheric landscape, maybe. I say maybe because sometimes what I start with and what we end up with are two different things, but it is kind of the goal. Let me set that there so the camera will stay focused. And I want to do it with some of my Masha's granulating colors because I'm really obsessed with some of the paintings that we've done recently with the shadow turquoise. And so I think I'm going to use the shadow turquoise. I'm going to have to like send Masha a note on Etsy. You know, hers is an Etsy store. And I'm not an affiliate for Masha's watercolors. I just genuinely love those watercolors that much that I like supporting small businesses that make handmade things. And everybody says, oh, handmade things are so expensive. They're really not. If you price out like Daniel Smith watercolors, a tube of that, it's no more expensive than the Daniel Smith. All right, let's do that right there. All right, so I don't get real exact with my taping. I'm kind of haphazard. I'm trying to show it more because so many people are like, show your taping. And I'm like, really? People want to see the taping? I'm kind of surprised. Never occurred to me that they wanted to watch me haphazardly tape it down, but that's okay. I'm trying to do better. All right, so what I've done is pulled out a few colors. I was gonna do one color, but I might go back and do one color. But I pulled out shadow turquoise, shadow green, and deep sea because I thought, ooh, wouldn't those be like just pretty in a misty landscapes kind of way? And I pulled out my Winsor & Newton bamboo brush, number 4, because these are fun to work with, and I hadn't worked in these in a while. And we're just gonna see how this does. And I was taping down a piece of the Bao Hong Academy paper in the 8.3 by 12.2 size, which is the closest to a 9 by 12. And the Bao Hong takes water differently than my favorite Hahnemühle paper, so it's kind of interesting to do one of these on something like that and it be just a different feel because it really does accept the water differently. Every single one of our papers are just different in the way that we have to work with them. So once you find a favorite paper, kind of stick with it and see what you can do because they're all different. Let's throw a little bit of this green down here because I've already committed to it now. We've committed now. You know, if I hadn't started this YouTube channel, man, I wouldn't have painted any of this cool stuff that I paint. I got like getting on to more than 400 videos now, and that's a lot of art to have painted in the past 2 years that I've had this channel going. Whoa, look at that color. Oh my gosh. It's like a lovely Payne's gray. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's a lovely deep sea Payne's gray. Okay, I'll go ahead and fess up that I have eaten some of that caffeine chocolate. The yummy, yummy awake chocolate. And I feel like it just kicked in. Like, I just felt it. Let's do like some little mountains or something up here. This is very pretty in these colors. Oh my gosh. Whoa, I already feel like this is going to be amazing. Maybe, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna let this dry and kind of do what it does. And then I'll be back. Wait, should I throw in some just water spots like to make it granulate further and do a few tricks for us that maybe it's gonna want to do if I throw water on it? Let's do it. Okay, that was a lot of water on that one thing, but we're just gonna let it do what it's gonna do. Okay, let's let this dry and I'll be right back. All right, we have dried. Look how pretty that is. I'm kind of excited. And I've pulled out my Pébéo Cern Relief, which is a really pretty copper. And I really hate how they didn't put like a long needle in this like they do in those fine liners, because every single time I use this I have to stick a needle down in here to clear that tip out to use it. So this stuff is like almost three-dimensional. Almost, well, it kind of is. When you use it, it's very thick. And I'm kind of thinking, what if I put some of this on and then use my palette knife to kind of spread that out and make something cool to go with this. And I may even put like some dots in there, I don't know. But I'm definitely feeling some copper streaks somehow. I don't know how. We're just gonna, we hope I don't mess it up. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. Oh my goodness, that was so much. All right, here we go. We're just gonna do it. Oh, you know what? That did kind of help me get some of that off of there. Then I just put it right back on. Let's go over here too. That was like way too much. I'm just gonna scrape it back off. I can't believe that came out like that. It's been a while since I've had this out, but oh my gosh. What a way to like definitely be like a oopsie on the art thing, and then how we might fix that. I do like little challenges and little things that are like, okay, so that totally like jacked up what I thought, but then how can I fix it? I like stuff like that, because then you get creative and you create things in a way that maybe you wouldn't have created otherwise. Now I'm just kind of throwing some copper out there. Why not? Okay, there we go. All right. Well, that was definitely, maybe the next time we should squirt that onto like a different sheet of paper and pick it up with the palette knife. Oh, I'm not done with this. What am I doing? Okay, so now I'm kind of thinking maybe a few dots, because why not? And they are kind of 3D dots when you do these, but it's kind of cool and interesting, so why not? Why not? Just some fun. Can't believe that did that. I did not quite intend for that much copper. I was going to do a little squishy kind of, but man, I guess it had other plans for us. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, didn't quite go where I was thinking today. I had something in my mind and I was just gonna have a little swoosh and a little swoosh. That's why you show up with me, isn't it? Just to see what crazy antics we can get up to and then be like, whoa, what did you do? How are you gonna fix that, right? I know you're here to see it. But you know, once we do it more than once, and that way it wasn't a mistake. And you can be like, oh yeah, I totally meant to do that. Oh my gosh. I do like lovely little, okay, I'm feeling good about that. I also feel like I need, do you know what I need? I feel like I need a little graphite. Got my tiny little Blackwing pencil. We're about to be done with this little pencil. I've almost sharpened it down to the very end here. It's okay though, it means how much I love it. I do wish they sold these individually though. I kind of want some lines. I don't know why, I just do. You have to buy a whole little box of these little Blackwings. But you can use whatever pencil you got. I like to show you the Faber-Castell 14B because I also love that, and they do sell that in open stock at the Dick Blick on the other side of town where I live, so I think you could buy it in open stock. I just like a good bold piece of graphite. Who knew? Who knew? Pencils. Okay, I don't want to touch the copper. I know it's still wet. Let's get out my big paint stick because can keep my hand lifted off my paper with that. So I'm kind of feeling like I need some of those lines right in here. I'm not doing it as bold as I normally would because I don't want that to overpower my whole piece. But I do like those little lines, so I am doing them a little bit softer, so we definitely don't need the boldest pencil in the box, even though that's what I'm using. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So do we need any other lines? See, I could come back in and do like a few, like graphite. Oh yes, I'm feeling that. Let's do that. Just a little bit. Just something in the layers that's not gonna like stand out and be like super obvious. But if you get closer, it's just like a little detail in there that could be like, ooh, look at that extra line there. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then look what that copper does. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So pretty. All right, let's dry the copper and then we'll peel the tape. I can't believe I did that. That just went like big, huge amount of copper that came out. That was crazy. All right, I think we're dry. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. This is the second thing I love about the bow hong. We can get off our tape without it tearing our paper. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. Look how lovely these are. Oh my gosh. And that copper is so shiny. Look at that. All right, totally different than I intended with the copper, but man, I sure do love it. That's pretty cool. And I love when you get close, you can see the little details in addition to that, and the little copper dots are so pretty. A little set of funky, kind of landscapey, kind of Asian inspired, like, you know, the mountain out there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed hanging out and painting with me, and I'll see you guys next time.